Hello, I'm Dallas Johnson. I am approved by the California Department of Motor Vehicles to provide your California dealer pre-license training and your continuing education training for currently licensed dealers. And you can find those courses at californiadealer.com. I want to show you how to do a deal. Now, when you get your dealer's license, when you're doing a deal, you're going to be having complete oversight over that transaction. So the customer is basically going to expect you to know how to run the deal. Now, when you're buying a vehicle at a dealer auction, you're going to stand in line and the title clerk will say, sign here, sign here, sign here. They're going to show you how to complete titles and things like that. So what I want to do is go through a different scenario. I want to go through and show you exactly how to do a deal. And with that being said, there are basically 4 parts to every transaction. First of all, you can't make any money until you buy a vehicle to resell. Okay, so obviously you have to go buy the vehicle to resell. You're going to bring that vehicle back to your licensed location and you're going to sell the vehicle and charge sales tax. And then finally, you're going to register that vehicle with some software that I'm going to show you here in just a moment. And at that time, it'll compute the sales tax and transfer that sales tax to the DMV. And then you're going to place a temporary license plate on most vehicles. Okay, so number one, we're going to buy the vehicle to resell. Then we're going to sell the vehicle and charge sales tax. And then we're going to boot up a software program I'll show you here in just a second that's going to compute the sales tax, collect the sales tax, and transfer the sales tax to the DMV. And then you're going to easily be able to register that vehicle and place a temporary license plate on there. First of all, here's a title. You're going to be filling out these documents every single day, and you definitely need to know how to complete them because you're going to complete these at the time of the sale, and you have to make sure that they are accurate. You can never submit any type of what the DMV calls false title evidence, and I'm going to discuss this extensively in your course. You can't put a highlighter mark on a title as well. Okay, so in your course, I'm going to show you exactly how to complete a title because we're going to complete a title differently than you ever have in the past, and you're going to be able to do what is called a reassignment, where we're going to go buy a vehicle and take this title right here, and we're going to go down there to the very bottom, and we're going to reassign the ownership on the same title. So I'm going to show you in your course how to go buy that vehicle as cheap as you can, and then we're going to take that same title and resell it. That's called a reassignment. And you are going to be a titling expert. I'm going to cover this extensively with you in your dealer training course. But one thing I want you to be very aware, you're required to register that vehicle sold within 30 days of the sale. And I want to repeat that. I'm going to go extensively into this in your dealer training course. You are required to register the vehicle for the customer within 30 days of the sale. So what we're going to do at that time is we're going to collect the sales tax, register that vehicle, and then that way the customer will get their title. And I'm going to show you in your dealer training course, there are 3 ways that you can easily register a vehicle that you just sold to your customer. First of all, when you've sold that vehicle, if you want to take all that paperwork down to your local DMV office and have them handle it for you and pay the sales tax you just collected to the DMV, you can do that at your local DMV office. You can also do the same thing with the DMV business partner office. So after every single transaction, you can either go to your local DMV or a DMV partner office, or you can do the recommended route, which I recommend, which is booting up a software program and doing it all right there from the comfort of your dealership office. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you here in just a moment. You're going to be able to use software at any time, and what it's going to do is register the vehicle that was sold by the customer, and a good dealer management software program is going to calculate your sales tax. It's going to transfer that sales tax collected to the DMV. It's going to order the customer's brand new title. It's going to run the required vehicle history report, and then it prints all of your deal docs for you, okay? I want to show you a program I've been using. It's called Dealer Center, and you can go to discountdealercenter.com. So what this incredible program will do, it's going to calculate the sales tax on that vehicle you've sold. It's going to take that sales tax you've collected, automatically transfer it to the DMV. It's going to order the customer's new title. It also runs required vehicle history reports. It's going to print up all your deal docs, but it's also going to help you acquire inventory. No matter what vehicle your customer is looking for, you can do the auction run list there. You'll be able to find inventory no matter where it's at. You can actually boot this program up if you got a customer, say, for example, that tells you they want a 2020 Toyota Tacoma 4-wheel drive blue, and you don't have it. Well, you can go right to discountdealercenter.com, and you'll be able to type in, Toyota Tacoma 2020 4-wheel drive blue, and it'll be able to find several dealer auctions that's going to have that specific vehicle. And you can actually show the customer the pictures of that vehicle and hide the price, and you can figure up the math and tell that customer you can have it delivered. So it's going to run vehicle pricing for you. It's going to be able to market your vehicles on all websites such as Craigslist, Google, Facebook Marketplace, Cars, Car Gurus, things like that. So when you sit down with your customer, it's automatically going to compute that sales tax you're charging. And so what you'll need to do is when you've got the deal ready to go, you're going to click Start a Deal. And if your customer needs financing, you're easily going to be able to check the finance link right there. And it's going to go out and find a loan based on their credit score. And you should be able to get a loan within a matter of a few seconds. And if your customer likes the terms of that loan, they're going to make payments to that third-party lender. The third-party lender is going to wire transfer the whole purchase price into your checking or savings account, usually within 24 to 48 hours. And in the unfortunate incident that that customer stops making payments on that vehicle, well, the third-party finance company is going to go out and do the recovery or the repossession. So that's going to allow you to stay at your licensed location and sell the next vehicle to the next person. Now, if you're going to be a buy here, pay here dealer, which I strongly encourage, this discountdealercenter.com software will handle that for you as well. Or if somebody's writing a check or just paying you cash, it's going to handle that for you as well. Or maybe you're just selling a vehicle at a dealer auction or to another dealer, well then it's going to handle that automatically for you as well. But if they need financing, just click the finance tab. You'll be able to easily put the customer's information in here, and they will need a social security number because it is going to need their to run a quick soft credit check on them. And one of the great things about this software is it will automatically compute the sales tax that you're charging when you sell a vehicle. And by the way, if you've never owned a business that charges sales tax, I don't want you to be intimidated, because a good dealer management program like this one will automatically compute that sales tax that you're charging, and then it automatically wire transfers to the DMV when you register that vehicle that you've sold. And it can't be any easier than this. So Dealer Center will actually connect with all types of other software programs and basically allow it to be operated as one software program. So when you're done with the deal, you're just going to print up all your deal docs to keep you in compliance with the California dealer record laws. And you want to make 2 copies of every document. I'm going to go into the records in your dealer training course. If you want to store your records digitally, you certainly can, but you're going to want to go ahead and print these deal docs up. And I recommend making 2 copies of everything. One goes to the customer, and then one's going to go into your deal jacket. So when you click print up, it just gives you a big list of the print docs right there. And as you can see, you can choose if you want those documents to be printed or download them. Maybe you just want to give one paper set to your customer and you want to download the other onto your computer. You can certainly do that as well. So what this does, it's going to calculate the sales tax. It's going to take that sales tax and automatically wire transfer it to the customer. So at the time of the deal, you and the customer are going to agree to a price that you sell the vehicle for. You're going to complete that title, which I'll show you how to do in your dealer training course. You boot up your dealer management software program, and then it's going to take over, calculate sales tax, collects the sales tax, transfers the sales tax to the DMV, orders new titles, runs required vehicle history reports, prints all your deal docs, and it cannot get easier than that. And in your course, I am going to go in depth on that to show you exactly how to buy vehicles from individuals and resell them to other individuals, because like I said, when you do go to a dealer auction, the dealer auction is going to handle the paperwork for you. But when you get it back to your lot, your customers are going to expect you to know how to complete this documentation, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in your dealer training course. So if you want to take a look at that, go to CaliforniaDealer.com, click on California Dealer Software. You can scroll down on any page, and I'm going to go extensively in that software program in your course. I'm also going to show you how to mark your vehicles up from the auction to the retail price, and also how to charge additional document fees. So once again, I am an approved trainer by the California Department of Motor Vehicles. So this course will meet your minimum mandatory training requirement. You can go to CaliforniaDealer.com and click on the Begin Training button there. I've trained entrepreneurs like you for many, many years. If you have absolutely no idea how to start this business, I'm going to show you how to complete every piece of paperwork and submit it to the state and get that dealer's license back from the DMV as soon as possible and get your business open as soon as possible. And my goal is to get you making some money as soon as possible. So I'm going to do my very best to get you into this incredible business. And I really do appreciate you considering me to be your dealer license training partner. You can go to CaliforniaDealer.com when you're ready to take that course and click the big blue Begin Training button. Thank you very much, And I want to wish you the very best of luck with your new business.